Have you ever searched your own name online only to find personal details in the search results? It's kind of an unnerving experience that raises the question, how do you delete your name from Google? Like, not from your account, obviously, but from like the search results that everyone can look at. While it's not a simple task, there are ways to regain control of your online presence, minimize the spread of that personal information, and hopefully keep it from being misused. All right, let's dive into this discussion of online privacy, like there is such a thing. So the unfortunate reality of the digital age is your information is probably already all over the internet for people who know where to look. Now, the somewhat good news is if you want to say look through Google, there are ways that you can limit that information in search results. For more comprehensive help, privacy protection services like DeleteMe or Optory can help remove that personal data from a wide variety of sources across the internet, not just Google search results. They help streamline the process, making it even easier for you to protect your personal information. Now, you will find discount codes for these tools in the description below if you want to take your online privacy protection to the next level. And again, you will also be supporting the show at no additional cost to you. It's actually less of a cost to you. So thank you. And also, you're welcome. If you're attempting to delete your name from Google search results, you will first need to locate the Results About You section underneath your Google account. Now, before you get started, it's wise to keep the tabs that you searched your name in open so that you can keep track of any concerning results or take screenshots of those results. You'll probably want that information later just for verification's sake. Another tip, when you're searching your name initially, use quotation marks around your name to yield more specific results. It'll limit the searches to only exact matches. It's actually a really helpful tool built into Google Search. Once you're ready, log into your Google account on a desktop. Click on your avatar in the upper right corner and select Manage My Google Account. From there, navigate to the Data and Privacy tab, scroll down to the My Activity section where you'll find Other Activity. Keep scrolling until you see the Results About You option. This is where you can manage your visibility in search results. Once inside the Results About You tool, you'll be able to insert some personal information. Insert. Kind of the same, but just different enough to where it's like you want it to be the right one. Once inside the Results About You tool, you'll be able to input your personal information like your name, nickname variations, phone number, or address to search for unwanted results. If you want to be able to keep track and manage any future appearances of that information in Google Search, you can also set up notifications at this stage of the process. After identifying search results linked to your data, you can then start the removal process. You can select specific results and click Request to Remove. Now, if there are some things that you want to remain public and searchable, like say a LinkedIn profile, you can mark those items as reviewed instead of requesting removal, and those will just remain in search results. Remember, submitting a removal request. She sells seashells by the seashore, red leather, yellow leather. There are things that you can trip up on very easily here. Remember, submitting a removal request does not guarantee an instant result. It typically takes a few days for Google to review and act on any requests. Now, while you're waiting, you can take a look at the status of any of these requests under the removal requests section of your account. At this point, you may wonder, why would you need a service like DeleteMe or Optory if Google has a built-in function for removing your information? Now, while it's really nice that they have this tool built into their platform, it is far from a foolproof solution, and sometimes you might even find that they deny your removal requests. Information that's deemed to be of public interest, like government records or certain public databases, are likely to be exempt from removal. Additionally, Google doesn't actually remove that information from the internet. It simply de-indexes it from its search engine, and there is a difference. That information is still being held on the website where it originated. It's just not showing up in search results. Now, not only is it likely still on those websites, it's also quite possibly in the hands of data brokers who are out there selling that information to the highest bidder. Isn't it great to be alive on the internet? Your data is just out there being sold. Some major data brokers include Experian, Equifax, Epsilon, Axiom, and CoreLogic. They take your information like your name, address, and financial details, and they sell that information. Now, these brokers do not make it easy for you to remove your information from their databases. In fact, they make it intentionally difficult because their business relies on them having your information to sell. This is where a privacy service like DeleteMe or Optory becomes invaluable. These services continually scrub hundreds of databases on the internet for your information and submit those removal requests directly to the websites on your behalf so that you don't spend hours and hours and days and weeks and months and years and decades trying to pull it from all of those places. If you're serious about keeping your online privacy intact and removing things just from search results is not enough for you, any one of the services that I talked about in this video will help make a huge difference in how your information is presented online. Remember to check out those discount links in the description below. Not only do you get a discount, but you also support the channel, which I greatly appreciate. Thanks for tuning in, and feel free to leave any questions you have in the comments below. Stay safe out there on the internets, and I'll see you in the next video.